I'm beginning to think that this video was not meant to be. I've been wanting to record this video for you. A couple of you had said that you would like to see how I do my makeup at age 65. And so I thought I'd show you today. This is the third time I've tried to record this. The first time, I don't know what happened. The second time it was 17 minutes long, and when I went back in to edit and get it uploaded, it wasn't there. So I'm just gonna do it in a different way because I think it kind of turned out kind of nice today. So I'm just gonna show you the products that I use to get this look, and this is what I usually do on the daily. And so we'll just go through it this way. Maybe it won't be as boring for you anyway. So to start with, I did my eyebrows, which I know I'm not a pro at any of this, okay? My eyebrows have just kind of gone away and I've needed something. So I just got this CoverGirl stick thing and I've just been playing with it, and this is as good as they get. That's the very first thing I do because I hate doing them. And then the second thing I do is I smooth out all the redness and stuff with this Maybelline Master Prime. It's green and it holds your makeup on all day and it kind of gets rid of the redness. I also talked about how I have to have surgery the beginning of November because these spots that they took, they were all cancer, so I have to have that done. So I wanted to get this done, you know, like way before that, because it'll probably be a long time before I'm able to wear makeup again, to everyone's dismay. So after I do the primer, then I put on this Revlon Color Stay. It's the full coverage. So be very light-handed with it. I don't know if I have the wrong beauty sponge blender, whatever it was. I used to like using it, but I don't like the way my makeup's been looking lately. And so I got my foundation brush back out and just, you know, kind of pat it on and just rub it in lightly. Just use a very little bit of that because, like I said, it can feel like way too much. And then I go in with the contouring palette from Wet n Wild. No, I lied. Then I go in with this brightening concealer from Maybelline, and I just put that, you know, around my eyes, down my nose, on my forehead where it's red, and a little on my chin. And I rub that all in with the same foundation brush that I just used, and I just put it all over my eyes and underneath and blend it all in. Then after that, I use this contouring palette. And the lighter color, I use a small brush. I just dip in that just to set that underneath my eyes and brighten it up a little bit. Go like that with it. And then the other side I use to contour, and I just put a little color here, and you're supposed to go like from the top of your ear down to about where your eye is. Don't come all the way down or you look like the Joker. And then I put it on my forehead too, even though I have bangs, because I just want to. And then that's, oh, next I've been using in the fall and winter, I like to use a little bit darker blush than the pinks that I'm normally drawn to. So lately I've been using the Burt's Bee, and this is Toasted Cinnamon. And I just use an e.l.f. brush and just dip that in lightly and just kind of pat that right on my cheekbones. I also use the contour with the contour angled brush and squeeze it together just to put those lines down my nose so my nose doesn't look quite as large. And unless I draw someone's attention to it, you really can't see that there's lines there, you know? I mean, nobody's ever said, hey, you got lines on your nose. So just kind of all blends in like shadowy. And then after all of that's done, I've been using this e.l.f. compact powder, and I think it's the fairest one they have. And I apply that with this Kabuki brush from e.l.f. Yeah, Kabuki is the one. And I just roll it around in the powder, and then I just kind of pat it all over my face. and it sets everything and smooths everything out for a more natural look and hides any pores or anything that wants to show their ugly face. And then for the eyes, I've been using these brown shadows here in this palette. My son got me for Mother's Day in 2020. It came in the mail because we couldn't see each other. So as you can see, there are varying shades of brown, and I have been using this shade to give my eyes some depth in the crease, because without that, my eyes just look like they've disappeared and they just are non-existent. So I have to put that in the crease, but I don't like to put it on my eyelid because then it kind of closes my eyes up a little bit. I like my eyelid to be bright. In order to achieve that, I've been using this e.l.f. eye primer, and it's just this color. I just dip my finger in it and rub it all over my lid, and I take it all the way up because it will hold your eyeshadow on longer during the day too. And then after I've applied that, I take the lightest shade, which is usually a cream, like that cream color right there in the corner, and a very small brush, and I just tap it on my eyelid to make it powdery and brighten it up. And instead of using a pencil or a or this like I used to, I noticed those were looking a little harsh on me. So I got this old palette out here. It's an old Maybelline palette, and it's grays and blacks. That blackest color there, I've been using for eyeliner, and I use it with this little angle brush, and I just pat it on there, and I put a little bit underneath, and it doesn't look as harsh, like, oh, you know, she's got eyeliner on, because it's not supposed to look like that. Makeup is supposed to look like you don't have makeup on. So I do that, and then I blend out the brown, and then I use Lash Paradise for my eyelashes. I don't like a lot on my bottom lashes, but I will hit it a little bit, just kind of skim over the top. My lashes, I like to, how do I explain this? I like my lashes to go up. So I'm always trying to get these little baby hairs in the corner over here, and then do the mascara straight up, as opposed to doing it this way. I don't like the look I get. I think that my eyes look like they're open and brighter if my eyelashes are going straight up, and I can get all these over here as well. And then I've just been using some lip oil. No, that's not. This is Burt's Bees. Yeah, it's lip oil. It's this color right here. I have it on. You can barely, you know, tell. But when you get older, there's two things, well, more than two things, but two things that I've really noticed happen to me. My upper lip has kind of disappeared. And normally I would put on a little lip liner, but I've mentioned that before, and I'm just going to forego that today. So I just used that lip oil today. But yeah, your upper lip will kind of, I don't know what happens to it, but I used to have nice, full, heart-shaped lips, and that upper lip is not like it used to be, you know, along with hooded eyelids and wrinkled skin. So this is the best that I found that I can do for myself and my face and my makeup to not look like a clown, but look like I'm put together and I've done something with myself, and it's kind of smoothed out and everything. So this ended up being almost 10 minutes long, and I hope it recorded. And if you watched, thank you very much. and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or tips or ideas on other stuff that I can use. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.